What's up, all you dirty little heathens? Welcome back to the Half-Assed Heathen podcast. God, that's a tongue twister sometimes. Welcome to episode 3. My name is Cody Black. I'm joined here with my wife. I keep messing that one up. Dayna, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, baby?
I'm doing good. I've just got some tongue twisters going on. We probably should have done some like "buddy get it, buddy get it, buddy get it, buddy get it," or whatever I saw in High School Musical when I was 13. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for joining us back. If you're just brand new, the way that this works is my wife here is a baby heathen, and she asks a question, and we go off the top of the dome with it and have that as a discussion for the episode. Hopefully, this intro doesn't throw you guys off because I really don't want to do it again. But just FYI, we do have a little bit of the ADDs, and we do get a little bit sidetracked.
Yes.
So, babe, what's the question of the night?
How would a person go about following this faith's practices?
Mm. How does a person go and
Go about following
uh-huh
this faith's practices.
sweet? Do you got any specifics?
I got a bunch.
Well, let's hear one.
The first one would be, is there a lot of meditation with the practices?
Yeah, I'd say with the faith, it's recommended, and I mean, I guess not recommended, but I mean, there's a yeah, meditation's good. We don't have a Bible to go off of, and a lot of this faith is connecting with the gods, with the spirits, your ancestors, and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of that's meditation, getting in touch with the gods themselves, getting in touch with your inner self,
Mm-hmm.
your filga, all that fun stuff. Meditation is a huge part of it. And if you're not meditating, because I know some people have a hard time with it, like that's fine. You can find different ways to meditate. Like, some people like to carve wood. That can be a meditation, or drawing, or painting. Whatever you got to do to clear your mind and let your thoughts just kind of run free.
Yeah. I remember talking to your friend, and she's said that, I mean, she said it to me, but what helped me was focusing on calming your thoughts, but also connecting with your higher self and whatever that might mean for a person
Mm,
to be able to start or do the meditation. I mean, it could vary between person to person.
yeah, and there's not going to be a single experience that's like another's.
Yeah.
Each everybody's journey is different. You got your own little fingerprint.
Yeah.
So do you got another branch off? I'm just having a hard time getting my brain juices flowing.
What is a good way to go about doing an offering? Are offerings a good way to communicate with the gods?
Um, I mean, offerings are offerings. I wouldn't really say that they're a way to communicate.
They're just
Um,
offered.
yeah, I mean, in the like, if you're Christian, you're used to the whole "oh, pray about it" thing. Like, pray about it, and it shall be given to
It
you.
shall appear in your hand without
Yeah.
anything.
So, I mean, offerings are just a way of showing your appreciation, your gratitude. Um, Personally, when I do offerings, if I do like an actual offering, I'll try to stick with setting out like a drinks, and there's some drinks like wine or beer or something, and I see it as a way of I like my offerings to be able to change. What's the word?
Between the gods.
I was like I like if you do food, like when we go camping and stuff, I'll throw some
Yeah.
stuff in the fire so it changes its form. Like the
Hmm.
fire is a way for me changing the uh god damn, what's the word?
Connection?
Oh, you got like solid, liquid, gas, the structure. Son of a butch.
Then I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. um it's a change in,
Matter.
sure, that'll work. um but yeah, so I like to, if I do food, I usually save that for when we're going camping, or Back when I used to actually do bloats. It's been a while. I'll throw something in the
Ooh, I did
fire
my
for them.
first blow on that camping trip.
Yeah, but that was also a oh, we've done a couple now.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, because that one that we did was more of a cleansing thing.
Oh.
Hmm. But yeah, no offerings. It doesn't have to be food. Doesn't have to be drinks. If you're just new starting out, you're going to see a whole lot of food and drinks. You're going to see a whole lot of setting it on your altar. One of my favorite things to do if you are brand new to this, the funnest one I've ever done is I wrote a note to Balder for the summer solstice and included um, um, not just to him but his wife Nana as well. And I put some chamomile into the note, wrapped it up, and then I threw it into the fire. The note did not want to burn, so I just kind of left it, and I came back a couple days later, and the note was there still. It was burned, but there's still quite a bit of it that wasn't burned. So I unrolled it, and the words read out. Um, it was like, "Don't give up on your darkest days" or something like that.
Hmm.
I should have kept it. I just burned the rest of it. I panicked.
You're like,
I was like, oh no, they didn't take it. I'll just keep burning it.
but
But
you can
yeah,
also use like, I want to do a thing for Frig or Frigga, whatever she goes by. Um, I have a note, but also like herbs or
yeah,
flowers or
yeah.
something.
Because we were talking about doing lavender with that one.
Yeah. So
Mm.
it's not just food or drinks. It could be like herbs or
Yeah,
plants.
and it could be. I mean, you could, if you're a musician, you could write a song and dedicate it to a god, the gods,
Yeah,
whatever.
like Brothers in Metal.
Yeah, brothers metal, really cool. But I mean, if you want to write a love song, right, and you're just like, um, you know what, Thor, the song ain't about you because I don't want to, fuck you, but I'm gonna take this time out of my life to do something, and I really want you to be a part of it. That's huge. You can exercise, and that can be an offering. You go, what, Thor, I'm dedicating this workout to you. I'm hiking up this mountain, Odin, I'm dedicating this hike to you. Like you can dedicate your time as an offering.
I'm walking to the bed and laying down for you.
I feel like they would give you a big old middle finger.
They probably would.
Um, but yeah, yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent. What were we talking about?
Offerings.
Offerings, yes.
Um,
Oh yeah, we're talking about practices,
yes,
practices in
different
the faith.
practices to do.
Okay, so you got another question before I keep going off about offerings for 20 minutes?
I guess I just have one more. Do you need an altar or is it just preferred?
You do not need an altar. You do not need a sacred space. You don't need to go outside. When it comes down to this faith, this faith is not. I mean, if you, I call it a faith to keep it easy. This is more of a way of life. This is all about being honorable, having family pride, being hospitable, even to your enemies. And it's more of a way of life. And as long as you dedicate your way of life to it, I don't really see it as a faith. Um,
Just a part of you?
yeah. So I mean, do you need an altar? No. Is it good that if you are doing offerings to a specific god all the time, I
Mm-hmm.
would recommend setting up their own space out of respect. Because if you
Yeah.
are if you are one of those people who are constantly, once a week or once a month or whatever, pouring them a drink and doing like burning some incense, doing a meditation on them,
Mm-hmm.
like yes, they would like their own respected shelf. Or
Their
like if you
respected
got,
area.
yeah, if you got a little idol for Odin, give him his own little cup.
Yeah.
And then you got a little idol for Thor, keep Thor's little cup there.
Yeah.
So if you are gonna do offerings um all the time, I would recommend getting a good dedicated spot for it, but you don't need it. When it comes down to this faith, all you need is you. You don't need the fancy stuff.
Yeah. I may have found another one to add to it.
Ooh.
um, I know meat is talked about a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of just came up with this question. How do you use mead with certain practices?
Um, so when you say use mead, I automatically think of meditation. I do a lot,
Mm-hmm.
or used to do a lot of mead meditations, since we've been so low on mead for a
Yeah.
while. We haven't done one in a long
I
time.
mean, you did make those big batches with your friend,
Yeah, yeah. So we got some more. Um,
but it was a while before that too that you guys didn't really.
yeah, because we went all winter without making a batch, which was weird. Because I
Yeah.
mean, mine and her life's been so dang chaotic. Usually we're on top of it. Usually we got one batch brewing while we're doing another one. Then that one gets done. Then while we're filtering that one, then we're got the other one that's almost ready to filter. And but yeah, no, mead meditations are one of my favorite things ever. Um, just a sneak peek into me and how I do it. And there's no right or wrong way. I mean, I guess the wrong way to meditate is to not meditate, but there's no right way to do it. I've experimented quite a bit, and I've tried to look into other um, other parts and pieces of the faith,
hmm
and try to incorporate that into my rituals and stuff. So part of my mead meditations is I drink really fast. I want that to hit me as soon as I start to meditate. Like,
hmm
I'm a pretty good judge on alcohol in my system.
Yeah.
So with mead, I like to give it a good chug to that point where I'm like, all right, this is gonna hit me in like 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna be feeling about this way, and then um, I'll put myself in a meditative space. Not quite meditating yet, and I'll be standing in my area with the cup ready to go. And once I start to get into a good breathing rhythm and start to feel myself open up, and I do the clearing. You want to make sure you always clear your space. You set your boundaries. You don't want to let anything else in, because when you open yourself up, you are a beacon to everything else.
Yeah.
So I do the clearing. I set my boundaries, and when I'm ready to connect with whoever I'm doing, like Freyeth or Odin, whoever, I will do my thing where I will invoke the god, and I will have that same mead glass that I have, and just to me personally, I will I will take a sip, and I'll say, from me, take a sip, and then I go to you, and then I pour it into their thing, and then I say, with this mead, uh, this will help. This will help our connection, or whatever I say.
Yeah.
So I use it that way. I use it to get to that. Like I said, I'm sober, and then I chug it, and then as soon as I start to meditate, it's almost like somebody kicked me in the head. So like you're having a hard
hmm
time meditating, and then it's like bam, you're just like bam, you're buzzed as fuck, dude.
I think when I first started doing meditations, it was hard for me to think about what I wanted to do with the meditation. I mean, I generally had an idea about what I wanted, but I never really
Mm,
thought too much into it. So I was like, I'm gonna go into this meditation and I'm gonna get all of my answers.
yeah,
When it wasn't like that at all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Got to lower them expectations.
I know.
We haven't done a mead meditation together yet, have we?
No, but we have done meditations,
Yeah,
not specifically a need one.
yeah, and we do use mead in almost everything that we do.
Every
It's
practice.
like that cleansing ritual that we did while we were camping.
hmm
We dip the cedar branch into the mead, and we do
The flick.
the gabo over
hmm
all of us, and then at towards the end we will sip the mead, and then we toss it into the fire. Which last time you had the least amount of mead in your cup, and the fire fucking blew up.
It
That
went
was cool.
woof.
Like, she tosses hers in, and it goes. Whew. I toss mine in, it goes. You toss yours in, and just fucking like an explosion, dude. Hopefully, I didn't blow up the mics with that one. But
Should be fine.
yeah, my favorite thing with this is you find your own personal way of doing things, and you stick with it. You add on to it.
Yeah.
You experiment here and there.
For me, it was like each puzzle piece coming in, just
Mm,
filling the gaps of my like. I mean, I come from Christian background, but it kind of just felt in those empty, voided gaps of questions.
yeah, and what's really fun is when you get into this faith, you can you're encouraged to ask more questions. So it's just more questions keep popping up.
Yeah, and for me, I was like, wait, I can actually ask questions, and I'm
uh,
not gonna be like looked
you're
down
going to
upon.
hell. Yeah, I mean, you might go to hell,
I might,
but
but that's okay.
but yeah, anybody starting out, like, take everything with a grain of salt. What I did is I went on the YouTubes and the Tiki Talkies and all that good stuff, and I am a very skeptical person. Even now, with everything, I'm still a very skeptical person. I would watch videos of somebody setting up an altar, and then I was like, "Well, damn, I need a fucking altar. I better spend some money on an altar." Never did. My little altar area just kind of pieced itself together. Like my niece made me a really cool altar bowl in
It's
her
so
pottery
cool.
class. That was cool, and that's pretty. I found a cool cup at the thrift store that's blue, and I was like, "That's fucking cool. I'm gonna buy that for 25 cents."
I broke your other cup.
Yeah, the Viking cup.
I feel so bad about that.
It's okay. It was only like $40. It's okay.
Only like
Yeah,
$40. So yeah, it hurts my soul.
yeah. That was my Odin cup.
I know. I legit like started tearing up when that happened. I was like,
Mm,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, maybe that's why kind of life started going. Maybe Odin, do you need a new cup? I'll go buy a new cup.
Do we need to get you a new cup, Odin? Because we will. We'll get you an even better cup.
Mm. Um, since we're talking about offerings and stuff like that, one thing that I found, and I have found this through research, and this is one thing that I've incorporated into my own practice, is the numbers 3 and 9 pop up in almost every story, and the gods have so many different names, and
Uh-huh.
there's a thing called, I think it's called kennings, where
Hmm.
instead of saying Odin, it would say like the one-eyed one or the blue robe guy or the graybeard. Like, they
Oh,
use different
really?
names for a name. It's like a description to say Odin.
Hmm.
So when I go to invoke the gods, I'll usually have a set of 3 names, and I try to change it up every time if I can. So if I'm trying to invoke Thor, I'll say like Thor, Thor, son of Odin, the thunder bearer, the swinger of
As-
hammers, like
yeah.
stuff like that. So I'll try to have like 3 in a row and 3 different names, and I try to change it up each time because it's really, I mean, Thor, the red bearded, like,
The
there's a
red bearded manly guy with the hammer.
yeah. But I found that's really cool, and it helps me get into a good headspace too because it makes you think. And I used to write all my stuff down beforehand. Now I'm just kind of go with the flow, kind of.
Mm,
And I kind of learned that the gods,
like
they're
that.
they're serious, but they're also like, just kind of like bros.
They
Like,
really are. It's funny.
I think the only time that I ever got like I felt like I was getting yelled at was my first time doing an offering to Freya. I started giving her a bitchy seltzer drink, and I legit heard in my head, "Fuck you, I want bourbon." And I was like, "All right, bitch, I got bourbon. Let's go."
I remember the first time I actually connected doing a meditation, and Freya was with me, and I just remember me being like this crazy little toddler, and she's like the mom just watching over me, but it was like we were having fun with it,
Yeah,
like we were both having fun with it.
mm. That's what I love. Like these meditations, and you know, it's just when you it some
That was a lot of
trying
uncertainty.
to figure out which tangent to go down. Um, Sometimes it's very hard to connect, but it's so rewarding when you do.
Yeah.
And it's good to understand that they understand our situation. They
Mm-hmm.
understand that we are disconnected people. We are going off damn near zero information,
Yeah. And they're
and
very understanding about it too.
yeah. And I've also learned that if I want to risk it to get Odin's attention, I usually refer to him as Sky Daddy, and he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that, but I'll tell you, just saying it, like I feel him glaring at me.
Feel the eyes in the back of your head. Like,
Yeah,
say it one more time, bitch.
but I think the most receptive I've God that I've had is Thor, because I mean, like Thor is so attached to our family. How
Mm-hmm.
my daughter can literally just look at the sky and say Thor rain, and then it fucking rains.
She did it today, didn't she? No, it was
Yeah,
yesterday.
no, it was today too,
Yeah.
because we were on our way over to the river today, and I was me and I was telling her I was like, hey babe, help me out the clouds. We need clouds and rain. And then it was sunshiny. There's a little bit of clouds, but as soon as
Not
we
a whole
got to
lot.
the creek, it was just cloudy and then windy. And then I was like, God damn it, now I don't want the clouds. And then as soon as we got back from doing everything, it just started pouring again.
As soon as we got in the house, too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just like last night, it was a little bit of sprinkled. We had like one
One
big,
little cloud.
yeah, it was like one cloud over us, and it was sprinkling a little bit, and there were some clouds off in the distance. And I was running down to the store that's literally like a 2 minute drive,
Yeah.
and me and the boy load up. We have a little bit of sprinkles going on, and we're heading down to the store. And I remember I was like, asking, I was like, Thor, if I'm doing the going down the right direction, I could use a sign, because not only did we start this podcast, but we're in the middle of writing a children's book, and we want it to be a series. And I'm trying to make sure all these little things that we pick up can kind of intertwine together and make
Mm-hmm.
sense. And I was asking him, I was like, hey, if all this is going right, you know, the podcasts, I opened a TikTok up for the podcast. We're writing the book, and like if I'm going down the right path, like I need a sign. Like, could you just have it fucking pour? And from here, we got to the gas station, 2 minute drive. I get the boy out, we go in, 30 seconds, grab the stuff, get out, and as soon as we got back out to the car, seriously, solid 3 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
it's fucking pouring.
It's
And then there's not
pouring.
just one cloud, it's the whole sky is just an entire
Covered.
cloud, and it
Yeah.
poured for hours.
And the kids went and played in it, and they had lots of fun.
Yeah. And I mean, just how connected Thor is with us. And just, it's been a long time since I've done like a legit offering. I usually try to make sure we do at least something when we go camping or hiking or something.
Or on solstice.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of skipped out on that this year on
Yeah.
accident.
But usually it's what we normally do.
Mm. But a lot of the stuff that I do with Thor is, I mean, if I'm really pushing myself at work, like I'll think about, Thor doesn't bitch out, so I'm not going to bitch out. So then I try to
You
keep
use that
going.
as motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I connect with him on a level where he's a dad, he's got a daughter,
Yeah.
I'm a dad, I've got a daughter. Like we got that daughter dad
Similarities. Yeah.
thing going on, and like just the connection with him that we have is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I love that my daughter can boss him around and he'll listen.
He takes it. It's so
He
funny.
does. She's all like, Thor, give me rain. And I'm like, don't forget to say please. And she goes, please. And then
For real. I mean, I can't remember how long ago it was. It's probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Go outside after it rained, and I'm like, Kaylin, say thank you. And he looks up and he goes, thank you, Thor.
Well, another thing is, I mean, the children's book that we're working on right now is dedicated to Thor. Now, I don't want to go into too many details because I don't
Hmm.
want somebody jacking my style and taking our shit. But this book is dedicated to Thor, and then the next one, I think we're kind of on the fence. Like, I want to do a run of at least every god if we can, try to
As much
milk it
as we
out.
can to actually, it's like trying to get the kids' attention. So it's gonna be like simple. It's gonna be simple art. It's gonna be bright colors. It's gonna,
Yeah, I mean, I want to say simple art because, I mean, me and you, like, I'm not an artiste. I got good direction going on in my head. You're an amazing artist, so you're taking pretty much the full brunt. Just
Mm.
you doing draw color stuff, and then I'm helping as much as I can. So between my art and your art, it's coming up with their own style, and it looks so fucking good.
Yeah,
Looks so good.
I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, I mean we've only got what 4 more pages, and we got the cover art
Hmm.
and all the little in between pages like the dedication page and all that stuff. But
I mean, there's only two of us doing it,
yeah,
so the dedication page is gonna be easy.
yeah. But as as we spend time on this book, it is a dedication to Thor. So every single second that we spend on
Uh-huh.
this, we have been dedicating it to Thor, and he's gonna
Every
get
page.
yeah, and every time somebody reads it, it's going to reinforce our dedication to him.
Hmm.
Like I'm really happy with it because it's just going to be as long as people love it and enjoy it like we do. And I mean, the
Yeah.
kids love it. What we do have, we read through when we storyboarded it down, we sketched it out and stuff.
Yeah.
The kids loved it, and I loved it too because
Aurora loved it.
yeah, and I mean, I even catch myself repeating lines from the book,
Hmm.
and I'm big.
Throughout the day.
I'm a big boy adult, but
It's really good what
we
we got going on.
yeah, I we should probably chill it before we start slipping the beans about details and stuff.
Yeah, I'm holding my tongue so much right now.
Yeah. But hopefully this podcast starts to kick off and hopefully it reaches some good heathen parents because there's not a whole lot of cool kids books out there.
There isn't. We've tried to get some for Aurora, and there's just not a lot of options.
Yeah. So hopefully this podcast finds the right people. I've got a feeling that it will.
I got faith in it.
Mm. But yeah, you can make anything an offering. I'm
Can I
not
make
I'm not
this
going to
hot
burn this
sauce
book.
as an offering?
You could make a hot sauce as an offering, yes.
Can I make
You go
this chamoy into?
I see. We doing a little jokey joke now,
Yeah.
huh?
I'm surprised you didn't laugh sooner.
Well, I was trying to be serious. I was like, yeah, you can make a hot sauce and just be all like, Freya, use the hottest bitch I know. This is dedicated to you. um, but yeah, you got any more questions to branch off here? I mean, I could totally check out your notes. Let's see here.
I think we did all of them.
Yeah, were you wanting to touch on this one?
It was more of like a backup one.
Well, let's hear it.
I mean, for me being a beginner, um, I think I started off with the ruins. How do you say it right?
Runes.
Runes.
Yeah, yeah. Get that local accent out of here.
But one of the questions is how to use runes.
Runes.
It's so hard to say without saying
Runes.
ruins.
Runes. Um, how to use them? Like what to expect when I'm reading the notes. What to expect when getting runes for the first time? What should you do before getting runes? Um, I recommend doing just a brief overview. You can find free PDFs online. You can find really cheap books if you got like an app to buy ebooks on your phone. Dude, trust me, there's like some that I bought a couple for like $2-3 just digital on my phone. Um, I would just do a brief overview. Um, Try to look into the history of them because modern day people, we do use runes as for like divination, magic, staves, stuff like that. We don't really have anything that says back in the day that's what they used to, because we got the Futhark. You got the younger and the elder. I use the elder Futhark. You
Mm.
also have the Anglo-Saxon, the Futhork. You have a couple different rune variants with the Norse stuff. The only thing that I can bring to my mind right now about ancient practitioners is there was, oh my god, I'm forgetting the name. There was a was it Tacticus? I feel like that's wrong. There's a
That was a weird name,
ancient.
Tacticus.
Well, it's a either Greek or Roman historian. Like he was tracking down like information and stuff. He was like one of the first people that started actually was like, hey, maybe we should start writing stuff down.
Now I know why he called himself
I
Tacticus.
think that was his name. I
It
think.
fits.
But anyways, he's got a story where like people were making marks on sticks and throwing them to the ground to tell the future. Now he didn't say that they were runes. He didn't
Were they
really describe them.
bones?
I
I've
think he
seen them
said
in
sticks.
movie.
Yeah,
In the movies.
yeah. Movies have. I mean, different cultures have their different things.
Oh.
But movies do what movies do. The bone things is cool, but bones break.
Yeah.
I mean, they like getting. There's quite a few movies where they're like, I need to consult the bones, and they shake them up, and then they throw them in the fire, and then a bone pops and go, the bones say you're gonna die in 7 days.
Okay. Can we get I want to ask this one again.
Uh-huh.
What is what to expect when getting runes for the first time?
Mm. Um, you're gonna get runes for the first time. That's gonna be what you expect.
Well,
See, now I'm doing a little joke.
come on, babe.
When you receive your runes, I would recommend making your first set. It's a lot more meaningful. But whether you make them or you buy them, I would cleanse them first thing. Like take some fucking sage to it and cleanse them. If somebody else made them, they're gonna have a connection to them, and cleanse it, get rid of that connection, and start from fresh. And you take that bag, and there's just how I do it. You get that bag, you kind of introduce yourself to them, like, hey, my name is such and such. I'm gonna be the rune master of you guys at this moment, and like introduce yourself to them because they are aspects of the universe.
They
Because I
really have
mean,
their own minds.
yeah, and I
It's
mean it's
crazy.
people are gonna be all like, oh, there's no historical. I don't care. You can go find a fucking stick and a rock outside right now, and you can consult them. It don't fucking matter.
Mhm.
These are tools. Anything can be used for divination if you really fucking want it to.
Yeah.
So doesn't matter if they have any historical significance for divination. No. Tarot
Mhm.
cards don't, and tarot cards are used all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, tarot cards actually have a written history of them,
Mhm.
but are they like dawn of humankind? No.
I mean, I've talked to your friend, and one thing that really helped me was she said most people will take one rune
Mm-hmm.
and carry it with them throughout the day in
Yep.
their pocket or in their wallet or purse
Mm-hmm.
and just spend time with it,
Yeah, meditate on it.
meditate on it,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially get to know it and then continue from there.
Yeah, and I like that. I used to write mine on my legs when I was taking a shit. I'm being serious. Because I mean, when you're working, right?
Uh-huh.
How often do you get to just kind of like sit down and go, "Oh yes, Rune, let me think about you." No, it was when I was taking a shit. I had it written on my leg, so when I was taking a shit, I look down and I go, "Oh yeah, Kenneth. All right, cool." And then I could pull up my phone because I'm taking a shit in
I mean,
2024. I
that
got
is
my phone out.
smart because we spend a lot of time on the toilet and a
Mm.
lot of time on the toilet with our phones.
Yeah, dude, you would be amazed just by writing something on your leg, dude.
I mean, in high
Just
school, I'd write it on my arm. Sorry.
I might just get a tattoo that says to-do list on my leg, so that way when I write stuff, I know what I'm doing for the day.
Get like a dry erase board, like tattooed
Yeah,
on
just
you.
staple it on there.
I was thinking a
Mm.
tattoo. You were like staple it on there.
But yeah, let me so when you get your runes, cleanse them, introduce yourself to them, and then one thing I like to do is breathe life into them.
Yeah.
You get yourself into a little meditative state and think about the runes, your intention with them. Are you going to use them for divination, for seeing the future? Are you gonna use them as like to help see the problems in life in general instead of going where am I going to be in the future? That's divination.
Mm. I was gonna say, what's divination?
Yeah, like essentially trying to predict the future, but
Mm.
it's a little bit more muddy than that.
I mean, you can use it for multiple reasons
Yeah,
too.
I mean the way that I use runes is it's not necessarily for the future. I'll put my intentions on it and brain glitch.
You put your intentions on it, and
Oh my god. Hold
you.
on. So, anyways, you get the fucking runes, you fucking cleanse them, you fucking introduce yourself, then you fucking breathe life into them with your intention, and then you just close the fucking session. But anyways, the way that I use runes is it's just to try to target specific things in my life. Like I don't necessarily go, what am I going to do in the future or whatever.
Mhm.
I'll do a spread, and I'll say, I'll put some runes. I'll grab the runes, and I'll put one, two, three, and then sometimes four. But
Mhm.
I'll do first rune is what do I need to work on in life? What's holding me back? And what's something that I need to dedicate more time to, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I usually put them upside down because I made my own runes, so they have engravement, so I can feel where the carved side is, and
Mhm.
then just put that face down. But I'm not good enough to like go, oh, that's an algaes, I want that one.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing that. Another thing that I'll do is if I got a specific question, and I'm a skeptic, so I've only done this a handful of times. I'll put my runes face down on the table, and then I'll go get my pendulum, that little triangle looking crystal thingy,
Yeah.
and then I'll set an intention, and then just kind of let it do its thing. And I'll kind of go around each one, and I'll do it 4 or 5 times because I'm just such a fucking skeptic.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in pendulums, but it has helped before, and it could just be in my dome. But
I have two things. So, going back to the beginning, um, for people starting out, don't forget to pace yourself and don't rush into it.
mm,
I learned my lesson with that. There was one day I just spent writing a full page of just one rune, and I ended up passing out and had a fucking huge headache
yeah.
afterwards. So it's like, don't forget to pace yourself, take it one step at a time, like, take it easy.
Mm.
Um, what else was I gonna say?
Yeah, definitely be careful. Don't fly too close to the sun, or else you're gonna get burned. Take your time. I try not to do any kind of magic anything if I am sick, tired, under the weather, and I use the term magic loosely. Um, like cleansing rituals, even like I'll try even not to do offerings because that takes spiritual energy. That if you're sick, your body's going to try to use that to heal itself. You don't need to be spending that on other stuff at that time
Mm-hmm.
unless you really fucking need to. But I would
Yeah.
advise against it. Did you think about your other
Go
thing?
at the pace that you're okay with for yourself.
Mm.
It may be different for other people, but yeah,
Mm.
just pace yourself. And I can't remember what I was gonna think.
Okay. But yeah, when I first started getting into the runes, I resisted big time to be all like, look at this mystical stuff. Oh my god, I want to be a wizard. You
You're a
know,
wizard, Harry.
because I mean, when you hear about magic runes, you're like, oh my god, what can I do with them, right?
It's like all those
And yeah, and I
possibilities.
mean, the Elder Futhark, there's 24 runes. You know, there's over 30, 28 days and over a month. You could essentially tackle one rune a day and get it
Mm-hmm.
done and over with within a month. But one thing that I've at least made my own decision for was I wasn't going to dive into it, but as the runes came up is when I looked more into them, did some research
Mm-hmm.
on them, did I would write it on my leg, write it on my hand, and try to get that burnt into my head. Because same thing when I was talking about in episode 2, I didn't do any research when I first started this faith because I wanted to make sure that it was legit the stuff that was happening and not just my brain making it up.
Uh-huh.
Same thing with the runes. I just like, here's a rune. I'm gonna write it on my leg, write it on my hand, whatever. Then I'm gonna do a really brief thing just so I can get the find the feeling.
The feel of it.
Yeah, and then I just rocked with that. I mean, it's been years, and I still confuse Perthrow with um what's that one? Awaz. Yeah, there's still I get confused with a couple of them, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what all of them mean. I got a good feel for a lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
but I got that book of runes. If I do a rune poll, then I can look up my book of runes. Oh, Uruz means strength and vigor, vitality. But then I also have apps on my phone and websites, and I will, if I pull one rune, I will consult the book. I got 2 apps on my phone, and I've got a couple websites. I'll check all of them, see what the medium agreement is with all of them, and that's when I'll go okay, and then I'll find the discrepancies and try to put my own puzzle together. I don't like to just trust what one person says over another.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, if you want to figure out anything with like research and stuff, you got to go to different sources.
mm,
Figure out which one you can trust, and I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's just like my good friend. Like she's brilliant, she's amazing, but I will still be a skeptic for myself, and it's nothing against anybody else. It's just myself for myself. I'm always going to double check because there's been more times than any at a job or whatever. You get
Mm-hmm.
people who've been at a job for years and they're like, "This is how it is," and then you come in as a new guy and you go, "Have you tried testing the battery in the car?"
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's the starter. Oh, it's the alternator. Blah blah blah. Like, have you checked the battery?
Yeah.
No, why would we do that? And then you check the battery and then it's a dead battery.
It's a
Yeah.
battery. Yeah.
So having that fresh outlook on life is awesome, and try not to trust too
I
much when these veterans or whatever just people get stuck in their ways.
yeah.
Always double check, even if it's a friend, family.
Hmm. I like that you're the that way because then it also makes me stop and be like, okay, I don't have to think about it so much, you know?
Yeah, it's it's definitely benefited me a lot. I've seen some YouTubers and TikTokers that have formed their own cults, and I think that if I wasn't the way that I am, I would have fallen into it and given people money. Like, there's people going, I want to build a temple for us Norse pagans, and they've been saying that for years, and they haven't done one fucking thing for it.
Yeah.
Like, I would have gotten sucked in big time if I wasn't the way that I am.
Hmm.
And
It's good to be on self guard.
yeah, and I mean, be wary of online clans. That stuff's weird to me. Like clans, tribes.
Hmm.
There, people got their own tribes. Like there's one up in Idaho, called the Northern Kinship, I believe. Like they're their own little tribe. They got their friends, their family that show up to the things, but they're pretty open. People can go up there and be a part of their stuff, and if we got something going on, like we could hire him to come down and do, some magic bullshit, whatever. Like there's some good people, but there's
Some
clans
people
that,
would just take it too far.
yeah, I mean, you get a lot of Christians that, born raised Christian, they want to leave Christianity, they find ours, and then they want to turn it into a Christian religion.
Mm.
Like, there's people that go, Odin is the one true God. Like, that's gross.
I
Don't
kind
talk
of
like
did
that.
have a question,
Hmm.
like that was like, is Odin considered the main god out of all the gods, or is he more equal?
Just it's all preference, really.
I mean, some people call him the All Father,
Yeah.
and wasn't he the one who created Midgard?
Yep, him and his brothers, Billy and Vay,
Yeah.
they created Midgard. They found the two logs floating in the ocean, crafted them into humans, and Odin breathed life into the figures, which is, by the way, why I breathe life into the runes.
Hmm.
It's a
It's like a part of
like a
you.
symbolic thing.
Yeah, a symbolic
Like
thing.
Odin breathed life into me, so with Odin's breath, I'm breathing life
Life
into
into
the runes.
these. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why he's called the All Fathers, because he was one who breathed life into us.
Hmm. That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm. But he's supposed to be the king of the gods, but Tyr was the original All
I would say
Father.
more like a leader, not like a. I mean,
Well,
would that be more appropriate? Like a leader, not like a king.
no, because he's when he's there, he's in charge.
Yeah, leader.
But no, he's in charge.
He's in charge.
He's in
Charge.
charge. Yeah. So like when he's gone, uh, Tyr takes over. When Tyr was supposed to be like the original All Father. There's historical texts that kind of point to Odin and Tyr being the same person, but I fucking doubt that. The way that I see it is, while Odin is off fucking around and going want on his wandering thing, somebody's got to be in charge. So I'm pretty sure Tyr steps up. And actually, fun fact, I'm gonna go off a little tangent here. Tyr is seen as the god of justice, right?
Yeah.
Like he stuck the hand into Fenrir's mouth and all that jazz.
All that
I was actually thinking
jazz.
about this the other day. Um, I'm seeing Tyr as more of like a god of penance, like almost like repentance through pain kind of thing.
Oh.
So he had to help betray Fenrir. So he goes, you know what? I'm gonna stick my hand in his mouth as my penance for breaking an oath. So that's
So
essentially
it's
what they
like
did.
kind of like I'm owing up to it
Mm,
and taking the
yep.
the
Like here, bite my
pain.
hand. I broke my oath to you. Bite my hand off.
Yeah.
And he's also, he takes over Asgard while Odin's off dicking around, but there's no mention of him. He's a humble fucking guy.
Hmm.
Like, there's kind of a little tangent that I was thinking the other day at work. I was sitting there on lunch and I was like listening to a podcast and I was like, you know what? This is what my thought is for the day. Had one thought, then I had a headache, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going home. Or I just stayed at work and dealt with it. Well, I think we're at the end of the questions, and it's getting a little bit late. I'm getting tired.
I'm very tired. I'm like falling asleep.
Hopefully, we kept the energy up enough for the people listening.
Yeah, I hope so. This was an exciting episode, though.
Yeah, I mean, we probably should have waited on the tea.
The
I think that
tea.
that tea's knocking me out a little bit.
I feel drowsy right now.
Yeah, still gotta stay up a little bit longer to get laundry out of the dryer, but
Laundry.
laundry. But yeah, if you guys made it through that little sleepy episode, thank you. We recently started a TikTok to kind of share our clips on and hopefully bring more people to the podcast. If you guys are enjoying this, don't forget to follow, like, and share it to friends, family, enemies, zookeepers, anybody willing
Your
to.
dog.
Yeah, just put on repeat while your dog's gone or while you're gone.
I like
Just
that.
when you leave your dog at home, just put the podcast on repeat for him. We'll keep him there.
We'll
Maybe
keep him company.
we'll leave in a couple little. Oh, you who's a good
Who's a
boy?
good boy?
Yeah, guys. Uh, Take a little wander over to TikTok. Give us a follow so you can share it to your friends there under the same name. If you guys have any questions that you might want to see on the or hear on the show, go ahead and give us an email at the half-assed heathen pod at gmail.com. That's all one word, no dashes, no nothing. Half-assed heathen pod at gmail.com. I'm been checking it. I've been hoping. So far, nothing. I might just have to send
One
myself
day,
an email to make myself
one
feel
day, that
better.
one person who's gonna like email us, we're gonna be like, yes.
Oh, dude, we had our first hate comment on TikTok the other day. I'm so mad. I only got like 4 comments in with the guy, and then he deleted
He
his
deleted the comment.
comment. Like, sorry, you can't come into this place with some Christian BS because I know exactly what you're talking about.
He showed me a picture of him, and he's
Yeah,
old.
yeah. Well, I left the comment with, I said what I said on the comment, and then I ended it with much love, kiss, kiss.
I think he thought you were gay.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Well, anyways, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys stay tuned for the next episode. Um, and you know what? Leave a comment. Are these late night episodes just bad? Should we be waiting and posting them in the morning? Like, I kind of want to be first in line, right? Like, if we post at midnight, then when people go into their thing, it's going to be like, oh, hey, look, ooh, this
No,
one's up first.
I like the podcasts who do that
Hmm.
because like you're waking up to a treat, you know? Like,
Yeah. Because I know time zones, different countries, and all
yeah,
this stuff. If if we happen to get that big, you just kind of post it whenever.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll listen to it.
We'll play the field still and see what works for everybody
Yeah.
once we start getting some more people.
Yeah, but any comments, go ahead, leave them below. Give us a rating on Spotify if you mind. Share us, like us, follow us, all the good stuff. But
Hope you enjoyed.
yeah, we're gonna finish up laundry and then
Go to bed.
knock the fuck out for the night. But thank you for listening. Skull, y'all.
Skull, y'all.